Ladies and gentlemen, I bid you welcome to Planetside 2. As I very discreetly try and move my microphone away from the corner of the room and towards my mouth. There we go, much better. I'm sorry for the noise you're about to hear. If you hear anything, sorry. Should be better now. Anyways, welcome to Planetside 2. This is a disaster, a military disaster. We are losing on all fronts. Well, not really. We were until a couple of minutes ago. We locked down Esmir, which is pretty good considering we lost it an hour ago. Oh, it was more than an hour ago, but doesn't matter though. What am I covering today? I am covering how to be a better sniper. Ooh. And before anyone else in the comments, because people are going to scream by now. I beg your pardon. Okay. Before anyone else in the comments screams, "Oh, you're not battle rank 2000. You don't have a $500 camo. You can't give us advice." In my defense, shut up. There we go. I've been playing this game since closed beta. Do not lecture me on anything in this game. Well, you probably can actually. I do tend to make mistakes, but I can give you advice, valid, working advice, because I've got a shit ton of experience. Let's take a look at your Infiltrator, because you've obviously clicked on this video to learn how to be more effective with your Infiltrator, and that's the one thing you need to realize when playing this class. You need to be effective on the battlefield and help your team. Just killing people, to an extent, does that, but you need to be picky about who you kill, when you kill them, and how much that actually benefits you and your team. What do I mean? Well, first of all, let me change to the Loyal Soldier. Yeah, there's actually the Loyal Soldier camo. The camo is pretty good. What weapon? Let's take a look at some of the certification, and we'll talk about tactics later. So, ability. Here's what I have. Hunter cloaking. This cloaking, for me, I don't like this. I don't like this cloaking. It basically makes you a bit damage resistant. It isn't bad, but I don't like it. Stalker cloaking is good if you don't want to use a sniper rifle, but I imagine you're an infiltrator, you want to use a sniper rifle, right? You want to play a sniper. That's what I'm going to teach you how to do. So get this to... Actually, I'm going to upgrade this probably once more. I have the certification. You want, let's do it. Yeah, I will do it. Let's see, what does it... Yeah, so level 2 or 3 in this is completely fine. You don't need to max it out immediately. What does this do? It makes you invisible to an extent. People will still maybe be able to spot you, but I've been within like 3 feet of a soldier and he didn't see me there, so you're pretty safe with it. Let's just go with that. You're pretty safe with it. Next, suit. I like this armor. It makes you 7.5% resistant to projectiles. I'm going to upgrade that actually a bit. Upgrading this will... this is basically why I'm using this, is counter sniper fire. It sort of protects you from that quite a bit. Anything else here? Flak armor, not really useful. This, I don't really use grenades as sniper ever, so no. Ammunition is not exactly too useful. You can have it if you want to, but it's not exactly too useful. And shield is obviously completely useless. So, this is what I go for. But you can take ammunition or adrenaline pump. You can, basically, it's mostly a thing of preference, but I like nanoweave armor. Oh no, that's my favourite basically. Implants. Enhanced targeting implant. Or hold your breath. I would actually, in this situation, suggest hold your breath if you want to use an implant. Obviously, I don't have any implant energy. Which you can... There we go, we're going to charge them. I apologise for the loud noises, but things tend to be loud in the Terran Republic. Anyways, enhanced targeting, that, or hold your breath. Hold breath 1 rather. These are both good basic implants. If you have some more advanced implants that you want to use, go ahead. It's basically almost always a thing of preference, but these two I'd suggest if you want to use an implant. If you don't, completely fine. Tools. This Recon Detection Device 1. This is what I always use on it. Why? You shoot it somewhere, anywhere, and it will be a scanner. It will act as a scanner. Why is that so good? Well, this is also very good, but I prefer this one, because you could use this to help your allies at long ranges, not just help yourself, whereas this is a bit more greedy approach, if you ask me. Okay, we've covered that. Pistols, or any of them, whichever one you like and have unlocked, and have cert for it. Ideally, you don't want to use your pistol. You're going to use this maximum against one person that gets close to you. I actually like the TX1 repeater, because if you can land your entire magazine at a relatively close range on a target, even if it's a heavy with buffed shields, it will go down if you are reasonably accurate and aim for head level. So I actually like this one, but any of them is quite good. I mean, let's be honest, you're not going to use this very often, but thing is, they're all very, very expensive. 1,000 cert. Some of them can't even be bought with certification. There's this one, which is pretty good as well. But let's say this one over this one, I go for the TX1 repeater over the TX2 Emperor, to be honest. But if you have one of these premium ones or more expensive ones unlocked, you feel free to use it. Okay, so we've pretty much covered all the certification. Weapons, apart from the main weapon. Now this is where a lot, and I do mean a lot, of debate will be raised. What weapon do you use as a sniper? Mind you, I'm saying sniper, not infiltrator, because infiltrators can use sort of submachine guns and shotguns and whatnot, go stealth, hide behind enemy lines, hack terminals and whatnot. They can be used as that, basically. But I'm gonna try and teach you here how to be a good sniper. Okay. So what do we need as a sniper? Well, the M77B is by far my favourite weapon right now. Weapon of choice right now. Why? It's bolt action. Bolt action weapons tend to have a lot of alpha damage, like a lot of damage. As you can see here, it's 650 at 10 meters. This one is 143. I'm looking at some of the cheap options here. This is as well a sniper rifle, bolt action. So either this one or this one. Whichever one you have certified unlocked, you can take a look at them with compare stats like this, and you can take a look at how they work and what exactly will fit your playstyle a bit better. I am using this one, but my point is, if you want to be a very good effective sniper, in my book, you have to have a bolt action sniper rifle. This one is for TR only. I'm not sure if this one is as well. Yes, TR only. Okay. I did take a look at the new Conglomerate and Value snipers as well. Same applies across the board. You need to have a bolt action sniper with a low amount of damage, alpha damage, that doesn't drop dramatically as you increase range. So see, this is a very solid standard curve as it drops down. Take a look at this one. It's sort of the same. See, you have a lot of spikes here. You don't want this. Obviously, these aren't sniper rifles, but most snipers have the same sort of slope, if you will, when you take a look at them. For example, this is a sniper rifle I'd never use on my sniper. It's a fun rifle to have, and if you have it, good, but I wouldn't use it to be an effective sniper. So we've taken a look at the rifles right now. So basically, a bolt action sniper rifle with a load of alpha damage. attachments for it. A scope, whatever you feel comfortable with. Usually I go for 8 or 10. 12 is overkill in my eyes, because if someone gets close-ish, 12 tends to be too much. Whereas with 8 or 10, or hell even 7, you... basically it has a skill cap. So if you're skilled enough, you will be able to hit them without, you know, being way too close, but way too zoomed in. So you get that skill eventually, and you don't need 12. 8 or 7, or hell even 10 is quite enough, but 12 is a bit overkill. Anything less than 8, let's say 6, is a bit low. You should try and get that upgraded even, sorry. Suppressor on the barrel, if you're going to have anything else, like a flash hider, that's pretty good. I'm not sure if flash hiders are in the game right now. They're not on this sniper rifle on the TR side, but if you're going to have something else, I'd encourage you not to do it. Bullet velocity and effectiveness at range are reduced with this, but you are able to sort of counteract that. Well, but how do you do that? Basically, let's take a look at the rifle itself. So the damage at, let's say, 360 meters is not exactly great, but if you headshot someone with it, you're going to kill him at all ranges. If you can get the bullet to his head, he's going to die. If you shoot his body, 99% of the time it will take 2 shots to take him down. Suppressor doesn't really affect that too much. Headshots are still a 1-hit kill, shots in the body are still 2 are required. At some extreme ranges it may be 3, but if you manage to hit him 3 times, you're doing something wrong. You're going to get killed pretty soon. Well, we'll talk about that a bit later. Rail. This. If you're dealing with a bolt action sniper rifle, this is the most useful thing you can attach on it. Not having to zoom out is extremely, extremely important and beneficial to you. A forward grip is useful, the flashlight is completely useless for a sniper, but straight pull bolt is incredibly useful for you. And the most important, obviously, the camo. You want to have the I'm just joking. If you have any camo whatsoever, just put it on. Of course, it doesn't matter. Right. So that's my sniper loadout. Infiltrator CERT itself is, right now, this used to be full of stuff. But now they only give you like 1 or 2 abilities. Again, I have a beta syndrome and I'm sort of still getting used to the new game. Haven't played it for a while. But this, I don't use this very often. Sometimes I will use it, that's why level 2 is completely fine with me. I'm not going to put this at max almost ever. So let's get into a battlefield somewhere, and let me show you how you play a very effective sniper. So we're going to spawn here with our primary sniper loadout. That's what I've called it. And of course it's ridiculously loud. And in the nice weather of whatever continent I'm at right now, we will be able to take shots. So, I'm not going to do, the way I'm going to do this video is I'm not going to be try and be super quick, super effective with my play. I'm going to try and show you the most basic things you need to do to be an effective sniper. So first of all, high ground. Find some high ground. See this guy? This guy? Snipers. They know what they're doing. So, that was the most non-shot ever. Basically, what do? You go behind the battle line. You see, you take a look at the map, and you tell me where the battle line is. Well, I'll show you. It's right there. There is where most of the fighting is happening. There is where most of the shots on both sides, on the enemy side, are landing. Which means, which means this is a perfectly safe place to be most of the time. How do you play sniper? You get behind a large object of heavy cover. You pop out. This is the most generic sniper play ever. Pop out, find someone, take a shot, miss, take a shot, hit, back down. Reload. Don't relocate over there because you're going to get murdered. Relocate a step or two to the left or the right, doesn't usually matter. I'm not even going to try and hit people right now, just shot. Relocate. You now know everything to be a stupidly effective sniper. What do I mean? Well, how does the enemy... Let's talk about something. Again, I'm not trying to murder 1,000... Was it Varney? Yeah, NC. I'm not trying to murder 1,000 NC soldiers. I'm trying to show you how to do it sniper. With words, not deeds. See this guy? He relocates. I saw him relocate a couple of times. The thing is, how is the enemy going to deal with you? The most important thing for you is to stay alive and keep raining. Again, I'll learn that. See this guy? Moving. Left. A couple of steps to the left, a couple of steps to the right. Very effective, very simple. Let's talk about how the enemy can deal with you. At this range, their infantry can't do shit. So who can deal with you? Other snipers. How do you counteract? Well, other snipers need to know precisely where you are and where you're going to be. Taking 2 shots, backing off, moving a couple of steps to the right. To the enemy sniper, that is ridiculously confusing. He will need to take at least 10 minutes of intense staring at you through the scope to figure out what you're doing and where you're going to be. Taking a shot and hitting you entirely doesn't matter. Also, ridiculously difficult. So take a couple of shots, relocate. A couple of shots, relocate. If you're low on ammo, ask for it, go to a site, reload, get back to your sniper nest. Be vigilant of the battlefield, be vigilant of where your allies are and where they're shooting. So let's say from here, I could kill some people, but I'm not really that effective. If I go up here, I gain elevation, which is infinitely important for the sniper for a couple of reasons. It improves your accuracy and gives you, in the long run, better shots on the enemy, because you are above them. This, in turn, means that they use cover less effectively against you, because they're being attacked from practically 2 different sides, you and your main allies' battle line. Often, what is good is, you see where those snipers are up there? It's a genius position to be in. Flank. Although this is soon going to turn into a main battlefield area, I imagine. Sort of front line area. But, see the snipers. Usually you don't want to be next to a sniper. This guy got clipped. Usually you don't want to be like this, and you display why and how. The enemy snipers are trying to kill you. If the enemy is defending, they will have a couple of snipers dedicated to killing the snipers. Why? Because it's usually easy kills. Snipers don't tend to move a lot, and it's easy to land headshots. Sticking 4 or 5 snipers together creates way too big of a mess, and accidentally, if someone looks in that general direction, he can kill you, and he doesn't have to have a sniper. He can have a grenade, rocket launcher, a tank, firing randomly out the sun, landing, going through us right here. That could have easily killed us almost. This is why you don't want to position 4 or 5 snipers together. Sniper duos, basically 2 people, can be very, very effective and good if they have at least 3 or 4 positions. So let's say this is one position right here, where you look through, take the shot, back off. That one's the second one, and around that one's the third one. So 2 snipers here, maybe even 3 if they rotate and cooperate, is perfect. 4 or 5 creates a crowd, and you see none of us are really getting any effective fire because the enemy is vigilant of the fact that there are troops here. Down here. My God, no manners. Anyways. There we go. I've killed them. Okay? Let me try and kill another one. There we go. Then we back off. Relocate. And of course we'll try and attack through. Relocate. See? You can track way too much attention. And how am I not dead? There we go, I'm dying now. You can fly around with tanks. You're not going to see that way too often, but again, that's why you don't put 5 or 6 snipers in this clustered area. That's where you spread them out. That was my point right there. Again, we're clustering slightly here. Obviously, you know, the battlefield is not infinitely large, so you do have to sort of have snipers at times be clustered together. With, you know, you die, you respawn back, you go back there. It happens. You just sort of zerg your way through it. But now you have pretty much everything you need to become a very effective battlefield. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over that tree. One side of the tree, take a couple of shots. Turn around the other side, shots. Very simple and very effective way of doing it. The problem here is they have tanks, and tanks are really nice. Now, it's close to the battle line. This is not the ideal position to be in, but if it works, it's not stupid. That was very lucky, to be honest. That was very lucky, because there was no one in the area. Usually you're okay with taking 1 or 2 shots at that. But there you go. Now, I haven't done exactly amazing right now, and that's the point. I'm going to show you the basics of snipering. I'm sure that's a word. Anyways, thank you for watching this far. But before we end off, I have one more thing. More of an advice for you. Usually people come up to me and say, oh, my aim is really bad, I'm not an effective sniper, should I just, you know, forget the idea of being a sniper? Yeah, maybe you should not. This game has active battlefields everywhere, 24/7. You will find a way, find a place somewhere at pretty much all times where it's very, very effective for a sniper to be there. Play a lot. Shoot a lot. Shoot at long-range targets where you're feeling most uncomfortable. Shoot at them. You will gain experience, you will gain a feel for, above everything, your rifle that you have. You will gain a feeling for how it works, how the bullet drops are affecting it, at what ranges, you know, where to aim. And this is why I love armor. It's often insane. that was pretty good. That was I admit that was. That just happened. Just gonna ignore it and move on. So this is another good point. Is stealth doesn't look great. But to an enemy that's running through like this, he's not going to notice. This guy didn't notice me. It's only now that he noticed me and now he's dead. He can pull off some comical stuff, but if they do notice you, you tend to die pretty quickly. This guy's moving. I'm going to stop. Oh, what the fuck? Huh. Appears we're letting enemy infiltrators just waltz straight past all of us. Interesting. Not the best of players in this area, I feel like. That tends to happen when there's rush. Excuse me? Okay. Team killing is real. Yeah, people from the warp gate sort of zerged over here, and that's... Anyways. Yeah, the thing about aiming is I haven't played this game for I played it closed beta, I played it open beta, and I played it a little bit when it got released, and that's it. So my aim is very rusty. But what about you? What about a player that never really played this game? Let's just say you're very new to everything mechanic in this thing. It has bullet drop, timing, everything. Get used to it. You have to get used to it because it affects every weapon. Some more, some less, but it does affect it. a lost cause. Yeah, that's it basically. That is all I want to say. Just shoot at people at ranges where you most feel uncomfortable shooting them, and you will get a really good feel for your weapons, bullet drop, velocity of the bullets, everything. You get the entire physics behind it. You get a really good feel for it, and you can get traction. So this is not purely use a scan. You're providing them with support right there if it's close, or you pop up over here. When we are to fire. There you go. I should have played a little bit lower, but now they're spotted. Eureka! It's that simple. That's why I love that device you can use in its slot. There we go, this is a bad place to go up on the one that is that spot for you. There we go. Oh, battle rank 2. Come on, I feel bad for shooting. So then, again, you kill them, especially when killing a sniper. Relocate immediately after. Because what is he going to do? He's going to spawn back in and he's going to be looking for vengeance. And he knows exactly where you are most of the time. So relocate just a couple of steps away and he's not going to be able to find you. He's going to be like, oh shit, how? So yes, you can kill the same person up to 10 times without him knowing where you are if you relocate after every shot. And it's not like run away, it's just a couple of steps away. Right now. Sure there's tanks and stuff there, but get in a bit more risk, take a shot. Done. Get up there, take a shot, move over here. Rinse and repeat. My god! What the hell is going on? It's got ran over twice! What the fuck? Did anyone destroy? Thank you! Thank you! This is getting ridiculously silly. Yeah. This is silly. I'm getting playing that on my more so than me. When to use cloak? Let's make this the last advice for the session right now. And if you have any questions on where to be and how to operate with your sniper, I will gladly answer them because I'm primarily focusing on my sniper gameplay right now, and I will have, I imagine, loads of useful advice for you. Practice. It's the class. When to use cloak? Well, usually when there's not a lot of heavy cover in front of you. Let me make a perfect example. That guy did. That guy did. That's what it's going to be. Dead guys are. Nope. Usually you tend to not get shot with a rocket when you cloak. Shot. And I promise it will work for you. It doesn't work always. This is the thing you have to remember. It doesn't work always, but it enabled me to get into a position where I can take a shot. Whereas if I just ran in with no cloak, I would have been killed way before I had the chance to zoom in and fire. Also, my connection is very bad right now. The server is having problems. I'm playing on the ping of how much? 200. I usually keep it on ping. So shooting it with 200 ping is not good. My suggestion is don't do it. Get a tank, get an infantry, get something else. Don't shoot it. It's not very good. This guy, let's take a look at it. Cloak, get into position, take a shot, run back down here to safety. Very simple, very reasonable. It takes literally minutes to get into your head and to upgrade it in there for eternity. I shouldn't have done that. I should be stupid. It was just a frag grenade that killed me, wow. Lucky throw. That's pretty much it. This is everything you know more or less about how to do a sniper. The very basic position. Right, well, I'm not talking about any high level, BR snipers. We're talking about, you know, beginner level snipers that probably don't have a lot of certification. So my advice to you, what first to certificate? That's a word, I think it is. Bolt action sniper rifle with a load of damage. So what you can do is pop around a corner, take a shot, get a headshot, kill, go back out. You've seen me that a couple of times right now. This is obviously a disastrous position for snipers. This is great for tanks, heavies. This is that sort of battlefield. Maybe if I go up there, but then that increases the range by a lot, and obviously you just vulnerable to fire from all directions. A really good opportunity to use the cloak. Start getting shoot a shot at you, don't know where it's coming from, cloak, run away. It's as simple as it gets. Simplicity itself. Cloak, run away. Very simple, very effective. Cloak used to be not that effective, but it used to be very easy to spot an enemy sniper that is cloak. Right now they've sort of changed the textures, so it looks a lot more deceiving. It looks a lot more. It is basically more useful. Let's just not beat around the bush. And there we go. That's pretty much it. Again, the battlefield up here is a horrendous spot because you see. Let's take a look at it from up here. Trench. It's basically a trench. Let's be honest. It's a trench, trench, and everything in between is no man's land, and everyone's shooting at each other. Snipers, the only effective position for a sniper would be here, and that is a ridiculously long range for you to be landing effective shots. So usually that's a very bad position to be in. I've picked the wrong spot, but it doesn't matter too much. There we go. That's it. Over here would probably be a better position because there's more hills. You can sort of hide in this area and take shots. Over here even. So this would be a better spot. And that is your basics on how to be a good infiltrator. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, and only if you enjoyed, click that subscribe button and leave a like rating down below. It really helps me as well as the video itself. Until next time, take care folks. Thank you for watching once more, and goodbye.